Greetings, folks. Alright, so let's go into a little bit of differences between the new student initiation Hermetics Workshops and the return student workshops. Now, obviously, I want to slowly get through the material in evocation and Kabbalah with everyone who's on that path, but there's only a very small amount of it covered in the first workshop for new students. But return students, we specialize in it more and more. And I'm looking at about 3 different levels: the beginners level, return students, and then long-term students who have done a few workshops with me. And the long-term students, there's far less theory. It's basically Kabbalistic practice where we're working through the Kabbalah frequencies and practicing the exercises based on those frequencies. The return students will be doing the initiation process again, but much more using evocation, ritual magic, and Kabbalah. So there's still a relatively large amount of theory to be covered for the return students, but the long-term return students, it's just practice. So what we're basically doing is it becomes more energy and less theory, because by the time you've trained with me 2-3 times, you already know what to do. You don't need any more theory. You just need to release into the infinity of each frequency and get a full mental absorption into each of the 108 frequencies, 27 letters, 4 different planes, and develop those skills. As you get this 108 frequencies refined, you basically have 108 basic applications, rituals for different types of skill development, and each one of those is also very diverse. So it can be used for a whole range of different applications. So this is going to be fun. People who are teaching the Qigong courses, or who have attended my workshops and are teaching in line with what I teach, let me know and I can add your YouTube channel link on the recommended section on my channel, so we can get our YouTube channels connected. So you put my link on the bottom of yours, I put your link, and everyone who's there does the same. It connects like a network of people, and that network gives resonance. My teaching style is very, it's unique, it's different. And some of my students are much better at defining processes and methods of doing things than I am. They're much more articulate in that way. And by connecting with them, you'll find leaps in your growth where, I get it now. Because they have a different way of expressing the principles for you to grasp and understand it and synchronize with it. So there's a huge value in connecting everyone together. And the most important thing is we're not competing with each other, we're building each other's foundation. And not only our spiritual foundation for our practice, but our networks of connections. Someone who connects through me may be much more in resonance with one of my students than the way I teach. So for me, I'm happy for them to move to train with someone that they find more resonance with. For instance, I'm not into martial arts anymore. I've long given it up. It's been a couple of decades since I really thought in that way. I've just been releasing it. Where, say, Dinesh, he loves martial arts and is very much into that way of thinking. So MMA people would just love to train with him because he's excited like a kid with that stuff. And there's a certain pleasure that he takes in the whole martial hermetic angle, where I don't get that pleasure anymore. I just sit and meditate, and that's what I enjoy. So depending on what your angle is, what you like doing, if you're a healer, we've got lots of students who are doctors and surgeons and and GPs and acupuncturists and osteopaths and all different types of healers coming through. And we've got to form some sort of group for all those people to connect with each other and connect with the extended people who are just coming into this. Because I don't specialize in healing. I teach the fundamentals of how it works in to a degree, but it's not my specialty. So when you begin sharing knowledge, you've really got to let people know what your specialty is. If you're a healer, let them know you specialize in healing. If you're working with psychic development skills, let them know that. I used to specialize in intrinsic energies, and that was how to develop those skills, and I was excited. That was fun for me. And the last couple of decades I've been much more excited about Kabbalah, so I've just been focusing on the Kabbalistic work and refining the layers of understanding of Kabbalah. So if you're looking at this process, please don't look at your fellow students as competitors to teaching. Look at them as brothers, like a family in which you're all supporting each other to grow. And you'll find the right teacher through that group. You'll find friendships through the group that will last a lifetime. All right, everyone, I'm almost back in my room, so I'll leave it there. But thanks for your attention, and if you have any questions about upcoming workshop, let me know. I can make another video, and I'll leave the comments open now for the video, so you can put it in the comments or drop me an email. Okay, take care, everyone, and stay happy.